After the complete and utter disaster that was the GTA Trilogy, and even having mainstream YouTubers like Mutahar, Critical, and even Pyro, and even the god himself of YouTube, PewDiePie, had something to say about the GTA Trilogy quote-unquote definitive edition, or what I like to call the defective edition, Rockstar Games has officially put out an apology and addressed the core issues at hand surrounding the criticism and the outrage behind the GTA Definitive Edition trilogy. And I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys right now. Even after I made my video surrounding the outrage and deserved criticism and deserved backlash from the fans that put this game and game company on the map, I did not expect an apology, because we all know that Rockstar does not release statements or apologies whenever something disastrous like this goes on, especially surrounding GTA Online. They want to keep as much silence with the fans and don't even want to maintain a clear communication with the fans regarding glitches, bugs, etc. But I may as well dive into it in this video right here, right now. Now, to start off with the apology that was officially posted by Rockstar on their newswire, it says, and I quote, "A note from Rockstar Games team RE Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition." Oh boy, you know that we're gonna be in for a good one when they start off something like this, right?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hi everyone, we want to provide an update regarding the unexpected technical issues that came to light as part of the launch of the Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition. Now, first of all, we're already off to a bad start. Now, first of all, you want to say unexpected technical issues? Now see, this is the problem that I always have, that I always address right here, is that game developers in 2021, whenever they come out with a statement like this and they always say unexpected technical issues, it just goes to show you that they did not whatsoever, not 1 ounce, test this game. Because if you would play this game for more than 5 or 10 minutes, you would see more than the half of the amount of bugs that people have been posting on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, etc. regarding and surrounding the glitches and bugs regarding this game. The fact that you guys want to say that this was unexpected just straight up tells me that you guys not whatsoever tested your games before y'all even put it out on the market, because you'll know that you want to meet your financial quota every single year, because it's about to be Christmas time and it's the holiday season. Y'all want to meet that quota for your investors, and that means that y'all did not test this game whatsoever.
Are you fucking stupid?
Firstly, we want to sincerely apologize to everyone who has encountered issues playing these games. The Grand Theft Auto series and the games that make up this iconic trilogy are as special to us as we know they are to fans around the world. The updated versions of these classic games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality or the standards our fans have come to expect. Okay, if that is the case, then why on God's green and blue earth did you not delay this game? Why did you put out the game anyways? That is the main question at hand here. If you know that this game did not meet the expectations that were already low from me and other fans around the world, why did you, for the love of Christ Almighty, put out this game? This is Rockstar Games that we are talking about here. These are the same guys that made Midnight Club, the Grand Theft Auto series, the Red Dead Redemption series, Bully, and even LA Noire. How on God's green and blue earth did this even get past an approval rating at the Rockstar Games Studios by a mobile game company that remastered your goddamn games that is still for some reason on your payroll? How did this get this stamp of approval to be sold to us? Whenever you see the Rockstar Games logo on the corner of the goddamn box of a video game, you know that it is going to be a straight up banger, or at least it's going to be a mind-blowing experience. And yet, for some valid reason, they want to say that themselves that this game did not launch in the standards that they expected. We have ongoing plans to address the technical issues and to improve each game going forward. With each planned update, the games will reach the level of quality that they deserve to be. A new title update is on the way in the coming days for all versions of Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition that will address a number of issues. We will update everyone as soon as it goes live. In the meantime, it pains us to mention that we are hearing reports of members of the development teams being harassed on social media. We will kindly ask our community to please maintain a respectful and civil discourse around the release as we work through these issues.
Oh my god!
And here we go. Rockstar Games is officially playing victim. This is what they're doing right here, folks. They're officially playing victim. Now, first of all, I'm just gonna say it right here and now. I don't condone nor do I support harassment on social media. Now, most likely the development teams, which is Rockstar Games, which has a history of doing this and has a history of porting bad mobile ports of games to consoles, right? I don't support that, and most likely they had no control of the development whatsoever and no say so on releasing the games in the state that it was, because Rockstar and Take-Two was over them and they told them to do it. Now, that part I can understand. No one deserves that. But my God, if you're gonna have millions of people upset, there's gonna be a couple people that is gonna go way too far. It is common knowledge in this day and age in 2021. But the fact that you guys want to sit up here and play victim and actually want to play the victim card when, first of all, you guys put out a bad remaster in the first place, right? If you didn't put out a bad remaster and charged it for $60 US plus tax, might I add, and made it broken and made it unplayable, literally it was unplayable for 2 or 3 days on PC, and it was unplayable throughout consoles through the fidelity mode and the performance mode because they coded the game improperly, right? This wouldn't have happened if you would have did your jobs properly and released the game in a state that it was acceptable for the fans. Rockstar has all the money in the world. Rockstar Games has the most resources in the world, literally in the whole entire world, with studios all across America, in England, in the UK, all over the world. So you mean to tell me that you guys put this much effort into your remaster, not even a remake, a remaster of a game made 20 years ago, and you didn't expect that people is gonna be upset about it? If you didn't expect that if millions of people is gonna be angry at something, that at least a little bit of a percentage of that millions of people is gonna take it way too far? I mean, seriously, this is where the point is that we are in 2021, that even god tier game developers and game publishers like Rockstar Games, who is that rich, didn't expect this kind of backlash to come when they put out a bad remaster of a video game? I mean, seriously?
But imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
Oh, and if you thought that part was bad, we're not even done yet, man. We're not even done yet. We're just getting started, and we're not even halfway done. So, here's what they also went on to say. While one of the goals of the definitive editions was to allow players to enjoy these games on modern platforms for many years to come, we also understand that some of you will still like to have the previous classic versions available for purchase. We will be adding the classic PC versions of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas back to the Rockstar Games store, not on Steam, might I add, not on Steam, shortly as a bundle. Additionally, everyone who has purchased the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition for PC from the Rockstar Games Store through June 30th, 2022 will receive these classic versions in their Rockstar Games launcher library at no additional cost. We will update everyone as soon as these are back in the Rockstar Store. Classic Rockstar Games, just classic, money-hungry Rockstar Games, man. This part right here pissed me off more than the harassment part in this apology note. This pissed me off more than anything because they know for good and well that they could have put this back on Steam. They could have put the originals back on Steam. They could have put it back on the PlayStation Store. They could have put it back on the Xbox Game Store and Microsoft Store. They could have even put it on the Epic Games launcher for all I care, that the 2 people in the world uses for Fortnite and to purchase any other games that's other than Fortnite, right? They could have done that as somewhat of an apology and sincere apology for the people that played this game. They just pretty much went ahead and just said that, oh yeah, we're gonna be putting the classics, the originals, back on PC, but it's only gonna be through our shitty DRM Rockstar Games launcher that you need to be online to play single player games, might I add, right? And not only are we gonna do that, we're also gonna be putting it as a bundle for most likely gonna be $30, right? Either $20 or $30 for the bundle for GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, right? We're not even gonna put it individually individually back on the store, or even individually back on the Rockstar Games launcher for anyone to enjoy, right? And we don't have to, you know, go through the trouble of buying all of them and only playing one or the other, right? They wouldn't even do that. And the fact that they got the audacity to have us wait until June 30th of 2022 to officially put the originals back on the marketplace and back on their shitty DRM Rockstar Games launcher is still insulting to the fans that purchased it on the PlayStation Store, on the Xbox Store, on PC, on Steam. There should have been an extra paragraph saying, for those who already purchased the original trilogy on the PC and anywhere else, we're gonna put it back on the PlayStation Store, we're gonna put it back on Steam, we're gonna put it back everywhere else. That's what they should have added. That if for those who want to play the originals on their desired platforms, they should have said it right here in this paragraph. But no, they didn't. They want to sit up here, they want to put the originals back on the marketplace as a bundle, and they want to charge money for that. Even Gypsy on YouTube even predicted that Rockstar Games was gonna do this way before, or the day before, that Rockstar Games put out this statement and put out this quote-unquote apology saying that Rockstar will put the original back on the market and profit off everyone that was wanting to buy it but couldn't after the definitive edition disaster, and they would still win and profit off of those who couldn't buy the originals or the originals that wasn't selling beforehand. And lastly, they closed up the statement and the apology quote-unquote by saying, once again, we'd like to thank everyone for their patience and understanding while we work through these updates to ensure these games meet everyone's justifiably high standards. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. And that's the end of the apology. Now, there is certain things that I want to criticize, but to close out my closing statements regarding this whole entire terrible apology from Rockstar Games. Now, the one thing that I also wanted to mention is that they didn't even bother to offer refunds for anybody that was unsatisfied with the game and unsatisfied with the GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy, right? Now, there were some people that already filed for refunds on the Rockstar Games launcher. Some of them have gotten refunds, but from what I've heard across Reddit and everywhere else, it is extremely hard to get refunds from Rockstar Games, from what I've heard, because the Rockstar Games has certain terms and services. Now, if there was an uproar like this, most of the time they will get their money back. But for the simple fact of the matter is that they did not offer refunds for anybody across all platforms that bought this terrible remaster for the GTA Trilogy that is sacred, might I add. They did not even bother to offer anybody refunds, or if anybody that purchases game from here until this certain date and entitled to a refund, they did not even say that. They said for anybody who purchases game, they will get the original classics back in their library on PC, might I add, through until June 30th, 2022. Rockstar Games should have included something for the PC players. They should have included something for PlayStation players. They should have included something for the Xbox players. They should have put this game for free on Steam in the Epic Games launcher for this date until whatever desired date they wanted, as an apology for those who were upset and for those who wanted to play the game on certain platforms and do whatever they wanted to do. But no, they didn't. They just wanted to keep it as bare minimum as possible because they know that their stocks are tanking and their stocks is plummeting faster than the GPUs right now. Rockstar Games have proven yet once again that they are incompetent of doing anything. They can't do anything right, and then when they try to do something, it turns out into a disaster like this. And they have proven yet once again that they want to do the bare minimum as possible to please fans and to meet that financial quota that they care so much about. But they care about that quota more than they care about their fans that put money in their pocket. And Rockstar Games and Take-Two had the audacity to go and criticize Cyberpunk 2077 for their launch day bugs and their launch day disaster that was involved around Cyberpunk 2077, right? But then they want to go around and do something like this after saying games shouldn't be rushed. But that's about it regarding my statements and my opinions regarding Rockstar Games' apology around the GTA 5 Defective Edition and Defective Trilogy that it was. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I am getting sick and tired of doing these rants, but you guys like me yell and scream, so I guess it's a win-win. If you guys want to see more of this, just let me know, bro, because I want to put out good content, but Rockstar Games have just never ceased to amaze me. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this quote-unquote apology down in the comment section down below. This your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. Stay away from the definitive edition, and I'm out, bro.